House Bill 186 will allow hotels, restaurants, and stores and other food donors to donate their excess unsold food to food banks, charitable organizations, free from liability. This will open the doors for thousands of pounds of food to be donated to these charitable organizations without being discarded or wasted and put in our landfills. Mr. President, 15% of Alaskans go hungry in our state each day. This bill will require those food donors to choose to donate their hot excess food simply by putting a label on the donated food as previously heated. Mr. President, this bill has support from food banks and other nonprofits around the state. With the recent closure of a large warehouse contributor, it's time to pass this bill to allow others to fill this gap. Mr. President, a couple years ago, a recent food chain district grocer, a large state grocer, decided to stop donating a lot of their potential donatable, non-perishable foods because of the liability that they found to pose with other states' lawsuits. With that, without this bill, thousands of pounds of that grocer's food goes to waste. It goes to the garbage instead of to feeding our hungry Alaskans. Mr. President, more than homeless shelters receive donated foods. There are many charitable organizations, from food pantries, from churches, domestic violence shelters, and other food pantries around the state that help to feed our food insecure folks. As a former DV shelter director, Mr. President, I can see how important this bill is to help feed those members of our public that go without food. Most charitable organizations, the majority of the charitable organizations that receive food from the food banks of Alaska, must go through food handling safety classes and food preparation type classes. Thus, they all know the motto, when in doubt, throw it out. Mr. President, I urge your support and other members' support on this bill to help reduce the amount of food wasted, to increase the donated food, and to decrease hunger in Alaska. Thank you, Mr. President.